welcome to another video on my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time of the time I was followed in Egypt, which was probably one of the scariest moments of my life ever. Like, it was so scary, so scary. But nothing bad came of it, and a little disclaimer, I love Egypt. I would 100% go back. I was actually supposed to be going back this summer, but obviously because of the circumstances I'm not able to. I loved it. It was one of the best holidays I've ever been on, and I want to go back so badly. But I did have a bad experience with this one time there. So I'm just going to tell you about it, and let's get started. We're just going to get right into it. So basically in our hotel there was a water park, and the water park was about 500 metres away from the main building, the main hotel building. So I was there with like my mum and my auntie, my cousin and my sister. So we were all there like on the water slides and that was fun. Then I decided I wanted to go snap my friends and I needed Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi was in the reception area of the hotel. So I was walking towards reception. That was fine. I did that like most days by myself. Like, I was 15 at the time. And then when I was walking there, just before I got to reception, there's like a staircase up to reception, and at the bottom of the staircase my uncle and my dad were sat talking, so that was fine too. I was talking to them, that was grand. And then I started walking up the staircase and I noticed there was someone like very close behind me, and I was like, that's weird. Like, it's a big staircase, like overtake me or like keep your distance, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe I was being weird, but obviously I wasn't. So I was thinking, this is weird. And I remember reading one time, like, change your pace. Like, if you think you're being followed, like, change your pace and see if they change their pace. I don't know if I made that up, but I remember that. That's what I thought at that time. So I was like, right, I'll start running up the stairs. So I started running. Then they started running, which there was no need for. So then I slowed it right down. And they slowed it right down. Now, bear in mind, this staircase was massive, like bigger than this. Like, it was huge, big staircase. Like, they didn't need to be so close to me. Do you know? It kind of freaked me out. And I went into reception. Now, I was just checking a few snaps. Maybe like, I mean, I say that, I ended up staying there for like 2 hours. But I was just talking to my friends because like I was in Egypt and they were still here. So I sat down at the table. Now, this was like 40 degrees weather. Everyone was out in the sun. There was nobody in reception but like me and like a few other odd people that weren't in the sun. Like, yes, I'm calling myself odd. So I sat down at the table. Everywhere was empty. They sat down at the table right next to mine. Like, it was creepy. It was kind of weird, and I was like, right, okay. And then I decided I'm going to move closer to the bar just so it's not as much hassle to have to walk back and forth for the barman to get me drinks. So that's what I did. Moved closer to the bar. Next thing, they moved to the table close to me. Now, like right beside mine. So they initially were beside me and then they moved again beside me, and I was like, right, that is odd. That is strange. Like, I was like, that is really weird. And I tried to tell one of the barmen like that they were like that they'd moved. But obviously the miscommunication between languages got in the way, so wasn't able to do that. But then my phone started to die, so I was like, right, I'll go down to my mum, get the key to the room and go upstairs and get my phone charger. So that was fine. Went down to my mum, got the key, told her I was going to go get a phone charger, went upstairs to get the phone charger, and on my way up back to reception, I was walking towards the lifts because we were on the 5th floor and like reception was like 0. So I was like, no thank you, not taking the stairs today. So I was waiting on a lift, right? Next thing, while I was waiting on a lift, the person that was following me was also waiting on a lift, and I was like, no, that is not right. Like, he surely is not waiting on the lift at the same time I am. That is not okay. That is not what's going on here. So then I was like, I'm not getting in a lift with this person, like, no thanks. So I decided to take the stairs. Now, I had been waiting on the lift for about a minute, and so like he came just a bit after me. So he was also waiting for like quite a long time on the lift, right? I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to take the stairs. So I started going up the stairs, right? Now, bear in mind, there was 2 staircases to go up because it was a big hotel for like 3,000 people. So there was 2 different sets of staircases right beside each other, but just so that there was more room to go up. So I started going up one of them, and then on every floor I changed the staircase I was going up, and so did he. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared right now, right? But then once I got to the 5th floor, he kind of hung about in the 4th floor. So I started to move down towards my bedroom, well, like towards my like hotel room. And as I moved down, I noticed he waited at the lift on the 5th floor. So I was like, maybe I was just being weird. Maybe I was just being weird, right? And then I went into my room, got the phone charger, came out of my room. As I opened my door to my room, he walked past my bedroom door, and I was like, no, that is not okay. Like, I was so scared. I was scared for my life. And like, there was 2 parts to every floor, so I was on the 5th floor, but there's like part A, and then you go down a wee small, like about 4 steps to part B. At the point where there's 4 steps, there's also another staircase to bring you down to the pools. So I sprinted down that staircase to the pools, and at the bottom of that staircase, my mum and dad and auntie and uncle and cousin and sister were all sitting having a conversation. So I was like to my mum, Mum, I think I'm being followed, like I really do, like this person like has been everywhere that I've gone, like I'm really scared. And I started crying and everything. Like, it was awful. It was a traumatic experience. So then my mum and dad got very worried, and they were like, oh my god, we'll go get security. So they went to get security and told security all about it. And my dad was very annoyed because he was like very worried for me. So told security took it very seriously, to be fair to them. Like, they had the person within 10 minutes, right? Which obviously, like, I mean, like, I seen him again. Like, I stayed with my auntie and uncle when my mum and dad went and got the situation sorted, and I was like to my auntie and uncle, there he is, that's him, that's him. And so I was so scared. So they brought my mum and dad into the security rooms to look at the video cameras, and you could clearly see he was following me. And then they brought me into the security rooms to show me, and then they were all, he wants to talk to you, and I was like, no, I don't want to go near him, like I really don't, like I'm so scared right now. So I didn't talk to him. But then they said to him, right, you're not allowed to leave your bedroom, like your hotel room, for the rest of the day. And the next morning he got moved to hotels. I had I mean, I still have a private story on Snapchat at the time, but I had like a private story on Snapchat, so I will insert pictures from that time now. So like I did that, and so he got moved to hotels the next day and blacklisted from the hotel. And it was literally like, I mean, I was still scared. Like, I was so scared. Like, I was crying all day. I remember it was a Saturday. It was a scary experience. Oh, like I wouldn't wish it. Like, it was so, it hasn't put me off Egypt, and I still had an amazing holiday, but it was just a very scary experience. It really was awful, but it's fine now. I'm fine now. I would go back to Egypt in a heartbeat. Loved it. Well, thank you everyone for watching my video. If you enjoyed, please give it a like and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment down below of what you might want to see next time. I'm thinking either 24 hours in a pizza costume, or sister does my makeup. So leave down below which one you would rather see, and I will be sure to do that for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!